Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Draw Something. My name is Andy, and I'll be spending the next. Oh, hold on just a second. I'll be spending the next hour or so, maybe more, just here drawing whatever I feel like. But if you're watching on wow, I'm sorry. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties here. There we go. So I'll be just drawing here on my blank sheet of paper, and if I'm streaming tonight on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, if you're on any of those platforms and you have a request that you want me to draw, by all means, drop it in the chat on if you're on Twitch, and if you're on YouTube or Facebook, drop it in the comments. And I'm just going to go ahead and get started here, just drawing something on my own. Let me see, I got to figure something out here. I'm going to go ahead and start by just drawing a school bus. And I'm gonna start throwing in a little twist here. This is something I haven't done before, but I'm gonna do like gonna try and draw the whole thing in 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a timer going here. Unfortunately, I don't have it on. I won't have it on screen, but I'll have it going here on my computer. So let's see, 5 minutes starting now. Okay, let me see here. Let me go ahead and get this going. Alright, so I got the front of the bus here. Get the wheels. Alright, this looks a little funky. Let me see if I can make it look a little more like a school bus does. Maybe I can do that. Okay, erase that extra line there. We draw the windshield here on the front. Draw the lights here. Draw the school bus sign. Alright, oh boy, down to 3.5 minutes now. Let me see if I can keep this going. Alright. Alright, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Time's running out. Alright, there we go. School bus. There we go. Alright, got the red and orange lights here. Alright, draw the wheels. Alright, down to under 2 minutes. Minute 50 seconds. Alright, go ahead and have the door here. This is a pretty small school bus, as you can see. Go ahead and label it the imaginary school district. Alright, just under a minute to go. I think I got just about everything. Let me go ahead and add some windshield wipers here. Don't think I'll have any time to add anything inside the bus, but looks like the outside's pretty much good. Alright, so I think that'll do. Alright, so I'm down to 28 seconds now, or now 25, 24. But yeah, there we go. That is a school bus. Let me go ahead and reset the timer there and go ahead and do my usual draw, the date and initial. Date and initials. There we go. So there we go. There's a school bus to start things off. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get another piece of paper. Actually, I don't want to waste paper. I'm gonna go ahead and just flip the paper over and draw something different here on the flip side. Alright, so let's see. School bus was my first one. Let me see what I can do for my next one. I'm going to go ahead and draw a frog. And I'm going to start the timer. 5 minutes. Here we go. Alright, so let me see. Nope, I don't quite like that. It's gonna have like the legs, Alright, down to 4 minutes. Alright, let me see here. Go ahead and have his tongue shooting out of his mouth to catch a fly. Alright, and down to almost only 3 minutes left. I should probably start tracing this over. Alright, there we go. Now, so for those of you who just tuned in the last minute or so, what we're doing tonight is a little different than what I usually do. Typically, I take drawings, I take requests, and I just draw whatever's requested, and it can take anywhere from 10 to 20 to even 40. Last week I had a request that took like 40 minutes for me to draw. Tonight I'm trying to streamline it a little bit. I'm going for just taking a simple prompt and then just got a timer going, 5 minutes, and I'm just seeing if I can manage it. Make it a little more energized, because last week I was it was very low-key. I was very quiet and very focused on what I was doing. So I thought I'd, kind of spruce it up a bit, make it a little more fast. So yeah, right now I'm drawing this frog, and I got 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the timer. I unfortunately haven't figured out how to get a timer on the screen yet. hopefully by next week I can have that figured out. But for right now, I just have this, I just have it here on my computer. Alright, there we go. I think that'll pretty much do it. So there we go. I got a frog. Got just over a minute left. I'm going to go ahead and add a lily pad for him to be sitting on just to use up the rest of my time. Alright, there we go. Heck, I'll even add a some water here in the background. And I think that'll do. I think that's good. So I'll go ahead and write today's date and my initials. And, alright, 20 seconds to go. But I'm going to stop the timer here because I am done with this drawing. And there you go. I got a frog on a lily pad catching a fly. Nice and simple. Alright, let's see. Alright, so time for round 3. Let me see. Gotta... hey, Jeannie on Facebook. Great to see you here. It's great to see you here. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you for the kind words. Alright. Let's see. My next prompt I'm going to go with here is a... Oh, come on. Think of it. I'll go ahead and draw a mouse. Just a mouse. Could probably just go with just animals and just draw animals in 5 minutes or less. It's probably a good way to keep... I could probably get a lot of mileage out of that. So let's go ahead and do a mouse. Starting the timer, 5 minutes. Here we go. Alright, so go ahead and start with the ears here. I'm just going to go ahead and redo that entire thing. I'm kind of shamelessly ripping off the Mickey ears here to start off, but I'll go ahead and make it a little more distinctive by, instead of just leaving them just solid, I'll go ahead and add these little insides. Alright, go ahead and draw the eyes. The nose. Alright, I got the smile here. Then I'll start tracing over those details I've drawn so far. Timer's at 3 minutes 40 seconds. Alright. Got the head done. Gotta do the body now. Just under 3 minutes left on the timer. Alright, trying to get the legs to look good here. Alright, I'll go ahead and have his have him just twiddling his thumbs. Alright, just under 2 minutes now. Feel like I'm cutting it a little closer than I have, closer than I have on the previous couple drawings I did. Those ones, it felt like I got done pretty quickly, and this one, it feels like I'm probably going to get it done right as the timer runs out. I'm not going to be too strict with myself. If I have to go a little over 5 minutes, that's alright. I just feel like if I add a timer to it, I have a little more of an incentive to draw faster. Can more quickly move from one drawing to the next, which is kind of what I'm looking for tonight. All right, go ahead and draw the tail there. All right, there we go. Less than a minute to go. Looks like I got it done. So let me go ahead and do my date and initials. There we go. There's a mouse twiddling its thumbs. So I'll go ahead and flip over the paper, and I think next I will go ahead and draw a... I'm going to draw a platypus. That is not a secret agent. Points to anyone who gets that reference. It's a kind of an obvious one. Okay, alright. So we got the eyes here, we got the duck bill. My mom recently showed me a really funny meme on social media that was showing Cthulhu, the creature Cthulhu, and then showing what was allegedly like the skeleton of Cthulhu, and the skeleton of Cthulhu actually resembled that of a platypus, so apparently platypus is actually Cthulhu. You can't make this stuff up. Alright, gonna go ahead and erase this here and draw its limbs. Alright, timer's just gone under 3 minutes. I don't really like how that looks. Let me go ahead and fix that here. Alright, there we go. It's a little more to my liking. Alright. So yeah, beaver tail. Just add a few little hairs there on top of his head. Alright, still got 2 minutes left, so I should probably add a little extra something here. This is pretty bare bones. Just a platypus. Maybe I'll have him sitting on a piece of pizza. Because why not? Alright, there we go. Platypus sitting on a a piece of pizza. And timer's just over 1 minute. I'm going to go ahead and just stop it here because I think I'm done with this drawing. Go ahead and date it and initial it. There we go. Platypus sitting on a piece of pizza. And while I was drawing that, I just got the idea for the next animal I'm going to draw in 5 minutes or less. That's my theme tonight. So I think it was last week or the week before I drew... I think I just posted this to my social media today or yesterday, my Instagram and Facebook, which I have advertised on the screen. It was Mario being chased on a skateboard by 2 raccoons. And honestly, I kind of felt like the raccoons I drew, I didn't use a reference pic, so they ended up looking kind of weird. And hey, Marky Mark Wah, how are you doing tonight? Well, from the looks of it, I just kind of drew a basic pepperoni pizza. That could also be Canadian bacon or any kind of deli meat, honestly. Could be any variety of sausage, pastrami, salami, any of that stuff. Mark, if you just got here, what I'm doing tonight is I'm doing things a little differently. I've been timing myself. I've had a 5-minute timer. I've just been drawing random animals or random things and trying to do it in under 5 minutes. Kind of making the stream a little more snappy tonight. I feel like I've been kind of slow. The last few weeks I've been, kind of slow, very low key. So I'm trying to amp up the energy just a little bit by having a timer going. So yeah, I think right now I'm going to go ahead and draw a raccoon. And once again, I'm going to have the 5-minute timer going. We'll see if I can get this drawing done within 5 minutes. If not, I'll finish it anyway. Hopefully it won't go too over. But again, having that timer ticking in the background does add an incentive to move faster. So I feel like it'll make for a more interesting experience for the viewer. Hopefully. This is a very experimental thing I'm trying out. Okay, enough babbling, here we go. 5 minutes starts now. Alright, so I am using a reference pic this time, because like I said, last time I didn't use a reference pic to draw a raccoon, and I thought it looked pretty funky, so I'm gonna see if I do any better with the reference pic. Alright, so I got the head here. Alright, just making sure that I'm not missing anything in the chat. Alright, timer is down to 4 minutes. Got 1 minute down, 4 to go. And I gotta draw some whiskers. I just realized that mouse I drew a minute ago didn't have whiskers on it. A little weird. I totally forgot that detail. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and start tracing this over here. Alright, 3 minutes to go. Alright. Ooh, down to under 2.5 minutes. Gotta hurry up. Haven't even drawn into the rest of the body. I've just drawn the head. Oops. Alright, let me see. Ooh, nope, don't quite like that. That's a little better. And of course, the trademark striped tail. Can't go without that. Alright, down to 1:30. Time is running out. Alright, there we go. I think that'll do. Gonna go ahead and just add some claws to him. And I think that'll do it. I think that's good. Alright, so there we go. That is my raccoon that I drew in under 5 minutes. Let me just look again at the timer. Yeah, I got 30 seconds left. Go ahead and stop that though, because I'm gonna move on to the next animal, which is going to be a come on, Andy, come on, Andy, come on. Nope. Gonna look at my the drawings I have on my wall here. These are drawings that were requested over the past 15 weeks. And I'm going to see if I can... I'll go ahead and draw a turtle now. Yeah, I'll go ahead and draw a turtle. Once again, got to do it in under 5 minutes. Optimally, if I don't get it done in 5 minutes, it'll be just a little over 5 minutes. Let me start the timer. Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and draw the turtle shell, which I can't not think of Mario Kart when I draw that. Alright, I got the head tentatively drawn there. Haven't added all the details yet. That'll come in a minute. Alright, gonna go ahead and draw the legs. Alright, minute. Already got a minute under. Timer's at 3:49. Still got a little time left, but I should probably start tracing over this so I can make sure it's all traced over by the time the timer runs out. Carla, thank you. Great to see you here. All right. Go ahead and draw the turtle's tail. I'll go ahead and draw the turtle's head. I'm gonna go ahead and put the eyes kind of on top of the head here. A couple little nostrils there. Go ahead and add his tongue into his mouth just for good measure. Alright, I got 2 minutes left on the timer, so I gotta go ahead and add some details to the shell. There we go. Let's see, minute 30 left. Alright. So once again, kind of like with the platypus a few minutes ago, I got a little extra time, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little extra thing for him to be standing on. In that case, it was a pizza. In this case, it's going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and draw a... Man, I seem to be really struggling with just coming up with stuff spontaneously tonight. Let me see here. Paper airplane. I'm going to go ahead and draw him on a paper airplane. Just kind of a classic paper airplane design. Alright, and then go ahead and just add a little extra detail here. Turtle Airlines. Alright, there we go. And wow, 3 seconds to spare. That was a close one. Alright, let me date it, do my initials, and there is another animal drawing done. I'm liking this so far. This is a nice change of pace compared to what I've done on my stream the past 15 weeks. But now I just gotta think of another animal to draw. I'm gonna go ahead and do a porcupine. This will be a little bit tougher. We'll see. Starting the timer now. 5 minutes. So before I draw all the, the quills, I'm just going to draw the basic body shape. It's pretty basic. Give him these big round eyes. And I'll just have him squealing for no real reason, just because, I don't know, I'm just doing it to be kind of funny. Alright, so go ahead and start drawing the quills. Got 4 minutes left on the timer now. Go ahead and add the feet in. So yeah, I got plenty of quills there, looking pretty spiky. Don't want to touch that thing. At least not with your bare hands. Alright, and I'm going to add a little bit of blush to the porcupine here. Alright, just got over 2 minutes to go. Should probably add a little extra something here. Why would the porcupine be blushing? Let me think about that. Oh, come on, man. Keep zoning out. Gotta not do that. I'll just go ahead and draw like just a spotlight shining down on him like he's been caught doing something he shouldn't have been doing. And that's why he's blushing. That'll do the trick. Yeah, something along the lines of, "This is the police. Put your spines up in the air, or put your quills up in the air. In plain sight." Alright, so I'll go ahead and date it and initial it. Alright, just had over, alright, my timer's at 45 seconds. I'm going to stop it there. There we go. Porcupine, got caught doing something he shouldn't have been doing, and he's looking a little embarrassed. You can see the blush here. And his facial expression certainly says something. Alright, next animal. Alright, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I might have to just look up a list of animals, because I swear, just trying to think of one on the spot, it's not coming to me. I don't know why that is. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and draw a zebra now. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do a zebra. Like the previous drawings, 5 minutes, and starting the timer right now. Okay, this is going to be a little tougher probably. In fact, I might need to look at a reference pic for this one again. Let me see here. Alright, yeah, there we go. Go ahead and draw a zebra, as the Crocs and Pearls Before Swine would call it. Much Must, must get the zebra. The zebra will hunt us down and eat us for dinner. I don't know if they actually said that. That's just me ad-libbing. Okay, well, timer's almost gone down a minute from when it started, and I haven't even drawn the head yet. This is off to a bit of a bumpy start, but we'll get there. No. Nope. Not a fan of that. Okay, so we got the, go ahead and draw the body here. It's a very rough sketch of the body shape. Not gonna lie, kind of is looking more like a cow than a zebra at this point. And the timer is down to 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So just a little over halfway done. Oh boy. Okay, well, might as well start tracing this over. It's, again, I'm really feeling this is more like looking more like a cow than a zebra to me. I don't know why that is. Gonna make the mouth a bit smaller than it was. It was really big earlier. I just shrunk it down quite a bit, so maybe that'll make it look a little more like it's supposed to look. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, minute and 40 on the timer. Alright, got the ears. There we go. Alright, down to just over a minute on the timer now. Should probably draw the other two legs behind these the two left ones, I guess. We're looking at this from the left. Let me draw the other two legs, the right legs. Alright, 40 seconds left on the timer. Gotta say, when I don't know exactly what I'm doing, that 5 minutes goes by in a flash. Alright. I think for the first time tonight, I'm not gonna get it done within the 5-minute time limit. That's alright, it was bound to happen eventually. Because now I gotta draw all these stripes, and I'm down to 9 seconds left. Oof. 3, 2, 1, and there it is. Alright. Let me go ahead and just keep drawing the zebra here. The two things that are coming to my mind while drawing this are the zebra from the Madagascar movies, and yeah, Marty the zebra, and that brand of bubble gum that has the rainbow zebra as its mascot. I can't remember what the name of it is. It's like Super Stripe or something, but I know for years they've had a rainbow zebra as their mascot, and that's what I keep thinking of while I'm drawing this here. And this is looking a little off from the picture that I'm using as a reference. I am really out of my element here, it looks like. But you know what? That's alright. Keep drawing the same stuff over and over. It gets kind of boring. It's nice to branch out, even if it looks a little odd, because I'm not the most experienced. Alright. So yes, I've already gone probably over a minute past the 5-minute time limit I gave myself. But I'm just about done here. Just going to finish adding the stripes. I'll go ahead and add the stripes here to the mane, I guess. And I think zebras have tails. Let me go ahead and just add that little detail in here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so it took longer than anticipated, but here we go. There's my zebra. Alright, gonna check the chat. Alright. Alright, there we go. Zebra. Let me bring it a little closer to the camera so it's a little easier to see. There we go. Actually, you know, I have a function for that. I can just bring up the full view of the drawing cam. There we go. Zebra. All right, to all those who are watching, if I'm just gonna keep doing my drawing random things in 5 minutes or less. But if you have a request or you want me to draw a specific something, if you're on Twitch watching this, go ahead and drop a request in the chat. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and drop a request in the comments. But yeah, I mean, I'll just keep drawing random stuff I come up with myself. But if you have something you want me to draw in 5 minutes or less, by all means, drop a request in. Gonna see if I can figure out my next animal I'm gonna draw here. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and do a penguin now. So once again, 5-minute timer starting now. All right. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little different, do kind of a different facial expression for this animal. Most of them I've just kind of had them smiling or just, well, one of them I had looking horrified because he'd been caught doing something he shouldn't have been doing. This one I'm going to go ahead and draw him snickering or laughing. Like, he's just beside himself with laughter. He's just laughing so hard. Somebody must have made a really good ice pun. Let me go ahead and start tracing this over. Alright, looks like I got just 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the timer. But looks like I'm just about done with this penguin, so I'll probably end up drawing a little extra something for it to stand on or something going on around it. Again, it's remarkable how quickly 5 minutes goes by when you're drawing. Rose Rebel, awesome to see you here. Yeah, I can do an elephant next. Alright, 2 minutes left on the timer. Go ahead and draw him sitting on a chunk of ice. Feel like that's pretty appropriate. Go ahead and draw the water here, and yeah, there we go. So yeah, there we go. He's on a chunk of ice, just floating out in the middle of nowhere. He might be cracking up from just. I think somebody tells me he's been on this little cube of this little ice platform for quite a while. He's kind of just started to crack, so he's just sort of laughing. He's cracking up. He's practically gone insane. He's miles away from civilization, has no idea where he's going or where he is. So he's just he's cracked, and he's just laughing his butt off. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call that good. Got just over 30 seconds left on the timer. Dated initial it. Let me go ahead and bring up the full view. Yeah, there we go. Penguin gone insane, laughing his butt off while he's floating away into oblivion on this little ice platform. Poor penguin. Alright, Rose Rebel 99 on Twitch requested I draw an elephant, so let me go ahead and get my timer started here. 5 minutes, let's go. Alright, come on. Let's get started. Alright. Usually when I'm asked what my favorite animal is to see at the zoo, I'm either gonna say a giraffe or say the elephants, because elephants are just so dang big. I mean, it blows. It's one thing to just know that elephants are big or just have general knowledge, but having actually going to the zoo and seeing the elephants in person, it's amazing how huge they are. Like, that is an animal that was put on this planet. Just this gargantuan being that just towers over us humans. It's pretty wild, honestly. Alright, 3 minutes and 45 seconds on the timer. Alright, go ahead and... do this here. Draw the legs. Got the body. I'm gonna use a reference picture to see if I can make sure I get the feet right. Alright, come on. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Rails Rebel. Yeah, I've been enjoying this kind of change of pace I'm doing tonight. Just going a little faster. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Again, time rushes by when you're drawing. Alright. Only got 2 minutes left. Better start tracing this over so I can hopefully get this done by the time the timer runs out. Alright, minute and 15 seconds left. There you go. Wrapping up the shape of the body. Alright, 35 seconds left on the timer. Seven, 6, 5, 4. All right, I think I'm done here. Just managed to beat the timer. Go ahead and date it and initial it and bring up the full view. There we go. Just an elephant. Nothing too special, just an elephant. But it's not a creature I draw super often. Actually, I don't even remember the last time I drew an elephant, so for just under 5 minutes, this isn't bad. I think this looks fine. Alright, let me go ahead and get another thing going here. Normally I go until 9 p.m. I started at 7 p.m. I normally go for 2 hours, but I actually would be totally fine with just ending it here. This was just kind of a nice way to you know, spend an hour just drawing stuff and trying to do it under a time limit. It's pretty cool. I think next week I'll take this idea a little bit further, but for right now I'm kind of in the middle of trying to think of new ways to make this stream more engaging, so I think I'm going to actually call it a night. Thank you all who tuned in and watched. Let me go ahead and do a quick recap of all the drawings I did. Rose Rebel, actually, if you have another thing you want to request, by all means, go ahead and do it. Otherwise, I'm probably going to call it a night. Alright, so let me go ahead and bring up the full view for all these. Alright, so I started out by drawing a school bus for the imaginary school district. So there's that. I didn't have any time to draw the anything inside the bus because I only had 5 minutes. Next, I drew a frog that's catching a fly with its tongue and sitting on a lily pad. We've got water. Got the water line horizon in the background. Was able to add a little detail there. Alright, let me see what else I got here. I drew a mouse, and I guess this is kind of cheating a little bit, but it did really bother me that I didn't give him whiskers, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. There we go. There's a mouse. Got whiskers on him now. He's twiddling his thumbs. And I got a platypus here that is just standing on a piece of pizza. What kind of pizza it is kind of left up to the imagination. It could be pepperoni, Canadian bacon, salami, pastrami, any kind of sausage that's in circular slices like that. And next up we got I did a raccoon to kind of make up for a drawing I did a few weeks ago with raccoons, and they didn't quite look right because I didn't use a reference picture. Tonight I did, and I feel like this looks a little closer to what a raccoon should look like. And I also drew this turtle that is riding on a paper airplane marked Turtle Airlines. That's pretty cool. Alright, next up I drew this porcupine that's got a look of horror on his face, and he's blushing, and he's got a spotlight shining down on him. He got found out for something. I don't know what it was, but he might be in trouble. Then I drew this zebra right here. Went a little over the time limit. Was a little. This is probably out of the ones I did tonight. This is probably the one I struggled the most with. Just getting the body shape to look right. Just I don't know. And for some reason, it looked more like a cow to me than a zebra. I don't know why that is. Maybe my eyes are just playing tricks on me. Maybe my drawing of zebras needs some work. One or the other. And then I drew this rather unfortunate penguin that initially just looks like it's having a ball. He's just laughing himself silly. But I kind of added some tragic backstory here. You see he's floating on this little chunk of ice through the water, and he's, you know, I just kind of made up this backstory where he's been floating on this ice block for weeks, possibly longer, and he's just kind of come to the realization he is completely and totally lost, and he'll never see civilization again, and he's just laughing in spite of himself, just totally off his rocker. Yeah, it's kind of grim, not gonna lie. And to top it all off, Rails Rebel 99 on Twitch requested an elephant, so I drew an elephant and thought it turned out pretty good, pretty basic, nothing too special. But yeah, that's all the drawings I did tonight. This is, once again, this is not normally what I do. I typically take requests and draw some more elaborate scenarios. If you look on the wall behind me here, I've gotten a bunch of my drawings from the past several weeks, or this is my 16th week streaming. These are from the last 15 weeks. Got everything from Mario surfing to a man on a Corgiosaurus Rex fighting off raptors. to cats and dogs fighting each other in a giant war field, to a giraffe with a top hat and a monocle, to a flower power transformer, to a corgi Indiana Jones finding the Butterfinger Skull of Legend. So yeah, just all kinds of crazy stuff that I've been requested to draw. But tonight, I decided to do something a little different. Just doing 5-minute or less drawings of animals. And it was a nice little, nice way to spend an hour or so. But I think for now, I'm going to go ahead and just end the stream. I'm going to go see if I can find a raid target. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, the stream's just going to end here. If you're watching on Twitch, however, I'm going to go ahead and transfer you over to, looks like Julie22 is live. She's a fun channel to watch. I think she's over in Japan. Not 100% sure about that. I apologize in advance if I'm wrong. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and raid her. And that's going to be it for tonight. So thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great night. Take care.